Yo, still Mills. What's the dizzle, man? Yo, I'm gonna spin back around the KFC, man, and see if they got some. If the line ain't all dragged like it was when I passed. I want some baked chicken. But peep game, man. I want to talk about something, man. As long as you are, oh, okay. As long as you are in these boxing spaces on Facebook or just on social media in general, you always gonna have something to talk about, man. And I saw something said, and it was Jermel Charlo and Tim Zoo. Maybe, we may be in for another doubleheader, which is, Jermel Charlo versus Tim Zoo and Jermall Charlo versus Lara, man. And I think that's a great fight. Man. I had somebody in my on that very page tell me, oh man, Lara, he old, he 39 years old, he needs to retire. And my thing is, not all 39-year-olds and mid-30s and 40-year-olds are created equal. They're not. Now, in most cases, you're gonna have the dude who's accelerated in age that needs to retire. Absolutely, I'd never deny that. I wouldn't deny. The minute you start getting up there in age and you start seeing signs of attrition, it's time to hang them up. It's time to call it a career. Shit, it's people who don't need to be. Burchelt is not that old, and it's looking like he needs to go on ahead and hang them up. But you also have those, mutants like Golovkin, like Manny Pacquiao, like George Foreman, like goddamn Bernard Hopkins. You're gonna have those type of individuals. You're gonna have the Nonito Donairs of the world. You're gonna have that because some people they age gracefully. They age gracefully, man, and you don't see too much signs of wear and tear on him. You still see a competent fighter. You know what I'm saying? You still see somebody who may not have his legs up under him, but he still has his faculties in place, and there's other skill sets at hand that he's acquired that when his legs go, he still has other things to rely on. Now, I think with him, his legs going, I think that would be a testament to his career if he was to fight Jermall Charlo and beat him at this stage in his career. And I think it would be if Charlo went in there, and you got to look at it like this, man. If Charlo went in there and beat Lara in any fashion, if he went in there and he outboxed him, you got to think, man, who Lara is as a fighter, who his fighting identity is, which is a slickster. He's a counterpuncher. He's an outboxer. And when you look at how Matt, Korobov was able to do Charlo and make him look, make him look vulnerable, for him to go in here and do Lara dirty, that would be the highlight of his career. That would dead ass be the best win of his career. Without question, it would be the best win of his career. There would be no room for argument, man. Who fucks the Charlo? There'd be no room for argument. That was a legitimate win. If he was to go in there and beat Charlo or Lara on points. We ain't even got to talk about a knockout. If he went in there and he knocked out Charlo, unless Charlo, I keep saying Charlo, if Charlo went in there and knocked out Lara, that would be like, whoa. Unless Lara is in there showing signs of regression, rapid regression in that particular fight, then, it'd be a head scratcher, man, But if Lara goes in there and look like how he looked against Mike O'Sullivan, that's a great win. Even when he had his legs up under him like that, he chose to fight Jarrett Hurd in the pocket. I still think he won that fight, but it didn't go in his favor. And there's certain attributes that Jarrett Hurd has that Charlo doesn't. Jarrett Hurd he has the faster hands. He's a combination puncher. He was throwing multiple left hooks at a time, man. Like he's a bit faster than Charlo. I think he may even be bigger than Charlo. Jarrett Hurd is a weight bully. He's definitely a weight bully. But bet. But I think that's something that he should definitely look to do. Damn, line's still long as shit. All right, cool, it's moving. That's something that he should definitely look to do. Hold on, I'll be right back. Pause. Give me some baked chicken. Damn, no baked chicken or grilled chicken. But yeah, man. If he was going there and do that, to Lara, that would be a damn good win, man. I don't see how anybody would be able to argue against it, man. The thing is, when Lara had his legs up under him, he fought her in the pocket. So I don't think I think with Charlo he'd have to worry about counter punching in the pocket, because I think his catch and shoot uppercut is his best attribute. I think he'd have to worry about that. But I don't think it's outside of the realm of possibility that Lara can win this fight. Don't think that at all. Don't think it one iota. And I don't think it's out the realm of possibility that Charlo can win this fight. I think he should go and do it. There'd be no bigger win for him on his resume than to fight Charlo, or than to fight Lara. There'd be no bigger, and Lara's been calling him out for years. Why not? Why not go make that happen? He's killing himself with inactivity. He's wasting his prime. He's wasting his years, man. Chasing a Canelo payday. It's just, and not to mention, just think about how big of a, that is the perfect litmus test to see how you would stack up against the likes of a Canelo if you was to fight a Landy Lara. You go in there, you stop Lara, or you just can convincingly beat Lara. What does that say about you when Canelo couldn't even do it? I think that's a fight that you should definitely do. I think that's a fight you should really look forward to making, because I highly doubt you got back problems. I'm not believing none of that. You saw them ticket sales, and you look for you and Andre have yet to provide any sort of medical report to y'all, to these claims that y'all are making. Nah, homie. Nah, I'm not believing it, and I'm not even mad at it, because you wasn't supposed to be fighting Sulecki, no way. That wasn't supposed to be happening. So yeah, man, you most definitely you go make the fight with Lara. Go make that fight with Lara. Go run that fade, man. Go run that fade and revitalize your career. You know what I'm saying? I think now you said something not too long ago. You being overlooked. You're not being overlooked. The two dudes that you want to fight don't want to fight you. But the thing is, you're not willing to do anything to force their hand. We're talking about unifications. All right, cool. There was nothing stopping you from going and getting that Andre drama. There was nothing stopping you from doing that. Nothing. I can't let you use the Jaime Munguia debacle as no. I can't let you get away with that. No. That was on Oscar. Yeah, we get it. But you still, you couldn't fight Carlos Adames? I'm not about to let you get away with Jaime Munguia got out of the fire. Oscar didn't want to let me fight Jaime, so alright, fuck it. Nah, bro. Because there's still two middleweights, reputable middleweights over there on your side of the street. So that isn't gonna fly. So go over there and get that drama with him. There will be no denying the caliber of fighter you are if you was to go in there and beat him in any fashion. You don't need a knockout. It'd be possibly better for you if you went 12 with him and you beat him on points. That would be dope. Convincingly beat him. That would be dope. That would be benefit. That would right there revitalize your career. Because at this moment, it's kind of dead in the water, man. Because niggas is just over it. Motherfuckers is over it. I don't even really hear the Charlo, oh man, Canelo ducking Charlo. I don't really even hear that argument as much no more. You still got stragglers, but it's not as vibrant as it once was. because people are getting are legit getting fed up with it. So go run that shit, bro. Go run that shit with Lara. I hope it's true. This is just what, you know, a hypothesis that somebody had. I personally hope it's true, because that's a fight that I would love to see. I would definitely tune into that. I would definitely tune into that, because it's a damn good fight. It's a damn good fight, and it's a 50-50 fight. It's a pick'em fight, and it's a fight that should have happened years ago. As soon as Lara left Ronnie Shields, y'all should have been, all right, cool. Now we can lock horns. But right now, you know, there's no excuses right now, man. So go ahead and run that shit, revitalize your career, and get back on the track that your brother is on. Because at the moment, he's the only one getting inducted to the Hall of Fame, and you just gonna be sitting there as a supporter, cheering him on. Deuces.